here as your host. I'm Tom Brake, the Member of Parliament for Carshalton and Wallington, where Yoa has his restaurant. So I've worked with Yoa for many years, and I support him and he supports me, and that's a great arrangement. A number of people have pointed out that I am the only Liberal Democrat in London. Well, I'm afraid that is true. It's not something that I was particularly seeking, and I hope that's a situation that in years to come will change, but we're working on that at the moment. I'm very pleased that we have got such a good cross-section of different representatives here today. So we've got High Commissioners, we've got ambassadors, and that is very welcome, because I know for some of your countries how important this industry in the UK is, although I suspect there are now in your countries many other industries that are much stronger and making a much bigger contribution, but we love to have you here. And I'm very pleased also that we've got so many representatives running different restaurants around the country, and thank you all of those of you who've offered me free meals from your restaurants. I'm trying to keep slim, so I may not take all of them up, but thank you again for that. And really, this is a serious occasion, and that's an opportunity for you to network together. And I think that is one of the strengths of the Federation, that you have been able to pull together a range of restaurateurs from different countries, but really who have a lot of the same interests and same needs at heart. And that's issues to do with skills, it's issues to do with VAT, it's issues to do with staffing, it's issues to do with energy costs and all the things that affect your industries. And there'll be other challenges that I think are coming to the fore. Obesity is a very significant issue, a growing issue, and something which I think all of us, whether it's from a health perspective or a business perspective, we need to be taking on board. So again, that's perhaps a newer challenge for your industry than the others that you are facing. But without further ado, I want to hand over to Yoa, who, as you will know, has been the chairman of first of all, the Bangladeshi Caterers Federation, and then more recently he has worked with others to bring this together to make it a sort of a pan world organisation in terms of the different countries that are represented in the Federation, and I know that together you are stronger. So over to you, Yoa.
Your Excellency, my Lord, Member of Parliamentarian, fellow caterers, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to see so many of you here today. Your continued support of the Asian catering industry is much appreciated. I don't think anyone here today would dispute the contribution of the Asian catering industry made to UK PLC, both in financial terms and number of jobs created over the years. Industry contributions, as a matter of fact, extend different sectors such as import, wholesale, warehouse, insurance, retail, advertising, logistics, and technologies. List goes on and on. It is therefore important for the government and our parliamentarian friend to consider the need to take more holistic approach toward the policy making and not to consider the industry in isolation. Ladies and gentlemen, in recent years, the industry has been under constant threat, and all you would have a very good idea about this threat. Range from the skill shortage, restriction under the current Tier 2 sponsorship policy, increasing cost, and need to promote the healthier cuisine. To be creative, to be innovative, and raise the standards, industry cannot stand alone. We need your understanding, your support, so we can ensure the subsidiarity of the Asian catering industries. The Asian catering industry cannot afford to stand still as well. We want to make the nation's best loved cuisine even better, and all our patrons to have more enjoyable dining experience. Together, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, with your holistic vision and understanding and support, we can sustain the Asian catering industry. Make it is a greater industry, and thank you very much.
And we've got close on 200,000 members right across England and across the devolved areas. Now, you will no doubt be aware that from 2010 up until the general election, 4 out of every 5 jobs created in this country were created by the small business sector. And it was the small business sector, without any doubt at all, that were driving the growth in this country. It's not good, really, for me to say that in our last quarter survey that the confidence of our members has dropped drastically. And those dropped drastically because of the rabbits that the Chancellor of the Exchequer decided to pull out the hat on budget day. And we now see the living wage going through the roof. Now, I'm not saying that in a country that is getting more wealthy that wages shouldn't go up. I would be the last person in the world to say that. But to pull it out the hat without any negotiation with any of the business organisations in the country was a bit of a shock. Now, I've got to say that over 40% of our members do pay living wage now, and that's commendable. But to spring it on them with such short notice was really not very good. At a time that are doing well. Can I thank YOA and the other associations that have invited me here today. I know you're a great bunch. I'm looking forward to the 15th of November. I'm looking forward to the 15th of November because I know they're great evenings, and I hope to see you all there. And it's good to see such a large number of you here today. Thank you very much indeed.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, members of Parliament, members of the House of Lords as well. It's fantastic to be here. It's fantastic to support YOA and the Asian Catering Federation in the launch of their awards. We're actually just on the start of the Curry Awards season, really. I think yesterday seemed to be the first one with the Curry Life Chefs Awards. And I think it was really appropriate, as I said, sorry if I'm going to use some of my speech for yesterday. It's appropriate, though, that we did start with the Chef Awards, because that is really at the heart of any good restaurant. And as you very well know, no matter whether you're Bangladeshi, Chinese, Thai, Indonesian, or one of the other countries that the Asian Catering Federation composes of, we know what the big issue is, and it is the skills shortages, as Yara has already outlined. It's fantastic that a number of my parliamentary colleagues are here to listen and join in. I think that's testament to the contribution, the importance that we place on the contribution of the curry industry. So you already know Tom Brake, James Berry there at the back, Member of Parliament for Kingston and Surbiton. Jim Fitzpatrick is here as well, who's a long-standing supporter of the curry industry as well. Alberto Costa, my Conservative colleague here as well. Keith Vaz, who knows Keith Vaz? Whilst I've got the microphone, Keith, I'm slightly disappointed because my nomination for the Tiffin Cup was in London South was usurped by a supposed South London cuisine. Harrow? Harrow's not in South London by any stretch. But no, it's lovely to see you, Keith. And also Baroness Udin as well, who's my predecessor as chairman of the British Curry Catering Industry Parliamentary Group. What I want to do with the group over the next year or so, with the members that are coming forward all the time to join us, is to start coming up with some really practical solutions for the chef shortage. Now, we all know that it's an issue. We can keep going back to the government and saying this is an issue. They know that. They know that the curry industry is speaking with one voice on that. What we need to come up with is go right the way around the country, speak to as many different Bangladeshi restaurants, Thai restaurants, Indonesian restaurants, Chinese restaurants, etc., and gather the evidence so that we can come up with a definite solution that we can present to the government that actually works for them with their programme on immigration. Because I will not apologise, as I said yesterday, I will not apologise for this government's approach to tackling mass, uncontrolled immigration. What we need to do is have the solution to tackle the unintended consequences of those policies, which actually means that the curry industry falls between the cracks. Now, yesterday I did a party piece, which I did in front of the Bangladeshi president when I counted from 1 to 10 in Bengali. That's because I'm not going to repeat it, but it's just that I came back from Bangladesh and I was teaching in a primary school, and the quid pro quo was they had to teach me some Bengali. So having done my party piece last night speaking in Bengali, I've just realised that when I come to the Asian Catering Federation dinner in a few weeks' time, I've got to speak in how many different languages? So that's my homework done for the next month or so. So you set a really big challenge. As I said at the last the time that Yawa had an event here, is my love of curry really stems from my father's side of the family, who was born in Rangoon in Burma, and so I'm half Anglo-Indian. So there's not that many Burmese restaurants, but I'm looking forward to a Burmese restaurant joining you as a member of the Asian Catering Federation. But good luck to you, good luck to everything you're doing, and we're really looking forward to the Asian Catering Federation Awards Night on 15th of November.
Our sort of skilled chef, as you all know, industry is really badly suffering for the chef, and we desperately need help. And our fellow parliamentary friend is here, and I want everyone to support us to campaign. And I totally agree with you. Yes, we're going to submit our proposal to government for the skills shortage and how much is there in a document. May I invite right now the Kate Burr, Senate Committee Chairman, and I wish Kate going to highlight our industry problem on his speech. Thank you very much. Kate. Thank you. Bye.
It's a huge pleasure to be here with you at this very important event, and of course I want to commend Yawa for organising this with his amazing team to recognise not just our parliamentary colleagues but also the High Commissioner of Bangladesh. I've worked out that in the last 24 hours I have spent more time with Paul Scully and the High Commissioner of Bangladesh than I have with my own wife. It's amazing, because I was with them for 5 hours last night, okay, and now I'm with them again. And very soon, my wife, who is a very distinguished lawyer, will, I think, be consulting her own solicitors over the length of time that we spend. But what brings us together, this diverse group, Scully, the High Commissioner, and me, is curry. And I want to first of all say to my dear friend Tom Brake, who has been a marvellous local MP and has highlighted these issues for a very long time, thank you for sponsoring this event, because I think bringing us together is extremely important. I think probably you have been banned from bringing outside catering to the House of Commons, so we will not be having curry for lunch, because we can't have curry for dinner and lunch and dinner again. But Paul, last night, did a little star turn. He counted in Bengali up to 10. And I'm surprised he's not done it today as well. So somebody here has got to teach him number 11 so he can continue with his education. But I'm very pleased to say, I'm sorry to say that James Berry, who's my colleague on the Home Affairs Committee, and of course Tom was on for many years, has just left, because tomorrow we begin our inquiry into skill shortages. Something that you all have wanted for some time. It's not specifically about chefs, simply because we are responding to new proposals that the government has put forward about one of the other tiers. But now that you have campaigned for this and are aware of it, I think it would be very appropriate for the all-party group, or you yourself through your organisation, to submit evidence to the Select Committee's inquiry into this. We have the chairman of the MAC coming, and we will restate to him what we all know, that the next generation of young Bengalis do not necessarily want to be chefs. They want to be doctors, lawyers, financial consultants, and members of parliament, of which you have 3 now, and many more to come. So why we need to go abroad and get people to come and work here is because without them, so many of these restaurants will close. And I'm glad we've got an all-party basis for this. Paul and myself, Tom and others, all supporting you, because it is vital for the British economy that this happens. Because if it doesn't, then it will be a disaster. So my concluding remarks are thank you for inviting me. Just to reassure Paul, we know Harrow is in North London. Actually, the South London one was won by Helen Hayes. Dulwich is quite close. I think you were the runner-up for the whole region. But we will see you at the final, I'm sure, and the rest of you. But keep on with this, because if you do not do this, then Parliament won't move. And we have our dear friend Baroness Udin over there. We won't ask how many curries she's eaten in her life, but quite a few, I'm sure. She in the House of Lords and we in the House of Commons will all be united in supporting you. And I look forward to being present at the awards. Please, can you make sure that just one of the nominees comes from Leicester?
Or Leicestershire.
Or Leicestershire, Albert. Albert has got lots and lots of very good restaurants in his constituency. The Narborough Road, which leads to Leicester East. I'm sure there'll be nominees from his constituency. So please don't disappoint Albert, Costa and myself. Please make sure that one comes from Leicestershire. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm George Shaw from Avocado Media. Look after Yewa's PR. I must have done something very bad in a previous life. I'm not going to announce the shortlist. There are a lot of categories, and we've got a lot of judging to do between now and the actual awards. There is a full list in your packs, I don't want to leave people out, and I only saw the list for the first time quite late last night myself. In fact, I didn't know I was standing up here talking until 2 minutes ago, so I won't detain you very long. I know how hard people in this room work. It's a very grueling industry, but you have my assurance that I personally have supported you since my teens as much as I can. I noticed when Tom Brake mentioned the word obesity, he looked pointedly at me. I don't want to, there is a campaigning and lobbying side of what the federations here do, but I don't want to dwell on any negatives. The awards are about the positives. This is a highly competitive industry, and it will get more competitive. The good news is that the catering sector in general is on the up. People are eating out far more frequently than they have been in recent years, and people are spending more money on the high streets. But it remains a competitive industry, and if you want a share of that market, you need to innovate and adapt and go out and grab the market. And these awards are about one, encouraging new people into the industry and pointing out the careers that they can have in this sector, and also rewarding those innovative, creative chefs that are doing exciting things and bring out healthier menus and more authentic cuisine that the curry-loving public are really growing to enjoy. So thank you very much, and good luck on the 17th. 15.
Hi, my name is Sabur and I'm from the Curry Pot in Dunfermline. I'm very excited about this. It'll be great for us to win something like this. Nominated is very great, but we want to win it.
Hi, my name is Moinul Alam. I'm from West Wales, Nahar Indian Cuisine. I'm very delighted and happy to be nominated as a chef competition in Asian Curry Award.
My name is Mr. Abdul Sabur. I'm from Essex, and my takeaway name is Zafran Indian Takeaway. And I came to the Parliament today for the Asian Curry Award invitations as a chef, and we're really enjoying in the area. And the lobby is really nice and friendly people. And the chairman, Mr. Yaur Khan, is one of the nice person in the whole organization. And I would say it's a very pleasure to come here.
My name is Jeevan Lal, and I'm a head chef in Babu Restaurant, Broccoli, London. And we are very excited to nominate our restaurant for Asian Curry Award, and our team and our owner and everyone is more excited, even my family as well.
My restaurant called Taj Cuisine, and my name is Abul Mansur. I'm getting a nomination here. I'm very, very excited, and I think it's very Asian food is doing is very interesting. Something they're doing every time they're doing something new. So that is encourage us to take a part. And I think if I'm lucky, I get nominated. And I just wish everyone good luck.
Hello, my name is Jalaluddin Ahmed. My brother here is Jamaluddin Ahmed. We're from Rochester, Kent. Our restaurant is Shozna, Indian and Bangladeshi cuisine. And we're very grateful to be nominated in this event. And we look forward to everything that's going to come. Even the awards is exciting.
Shalim Siddiqui, রেস্টুরেন্টের নাম রাজবাড়ি, নর্থ ইস্টে, যেটা ইয়ামের একটা ছোট্ট শহরে। ফেডারেশন আয়োজিত যে কম্পিটিশনটা ছিল ওইটা আমার খুবই ভালো লেগেছে। কিচেন নিয়ে যারাই কাজ করছেন আমরা শ্রদ্ধা করছি, এবং কিচেনের শেফ এবং কিচেনকে যদি আপনারা আগামীতে বেশি করে প্রমোট করেন, বেশি রিজনে যান, তাহলে দেখা যাবে যে আমাদের যে শেফ সংকট থেকে আমরা বাইরে হতে পারবো। ধন্যবাদ।
My name is Sankar Pandey. I am from Everest Restaurant, and it's a really privilege to be part of the Asian Curry Award, and we have been nominated. Let's hope for the good luck.
And many of them is here, and their name is on a list. And I'm now going to invite Paula from House of Lord, the Palauddin, just a few words about the catering industry. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, my friends from the House of Lords and the Commons, if they're here still. Thank you very much. It's wonderful. You've already had Paul is here. You've already had before you the case well made for the need of such an organization. Yoruba has been relentless long before the 5 years of the industry awards, and actually he deserves a very big congratulations for embracing all of the curry industry. I think he is definitely the first, and he has retained his commitment to ensuring that all of our curry and catering industries are embraced and championed. And we need huge amount of advocacy, and alongside championing the 35,000 voices that he represents and his membership represents, he has also made sure that he's lobbied relentlessly all the government ministers that's necessary. And I know that he understands, and the organization understands, the importance of ensuring the government listens. And I know that Keith talked about how many curries I eat, and alongside him, but he didn't say how many curries I also have to cook. Before we come here, there are significant amount of things to be done alongside his wife's wonderful career of being a lawyer. I'm sure it's her who does the cooking, sadly. Anyway, I do want to say that the catering industry need absolutely no fear that is going to be lasting a very long time amongst us and as a very leading businesses, because Nadia Hussain from Luton has added and expanded the business to include catering, and a big round of applause I think she deserves, don't you think? Despite what's been said in the media in some horrible places. Anyway, really wonderful talent, and that's what we represent. Your organization and others represent huge round of talents to encompass the whole of the industry. So I wish Tom and Yarubai and all the organizations and the members, and particularly huge congratulations to all those who've been nominated, and I wish you all the best. And we're here, and we will carry on doing the work that's already on the way, and champion for anything else that needs to be done. And my last parting shot is this. Channel S has been running Circle. Is it Curry Circle? Curry Circle, which is Catering Circle. Catering Circle, and I know Yaruba has been part of it, and it's gone around the country. So, Paul, your evidence is already in the bag, and I think we just need to consolidate what the caterers are saying up and down the country. And if we hear them, it's not about immigration, it is about skill building, and they deserve all the support that we can give them. Thank you.
Lord, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and Member of Parliament, I just want to say a few words because my colleague is outspoken me. I can only say reiterate what they're going to hear. Thank you for coming here to support the Curry War, which is for the past years have been very challenging in immigration, in getting chef overseas, and also the wages has gone up. These are the challenges we have to overcome, but it's difficult. But I say I would like to thank Tom Brake, who has been very supportive for this year for the past years, and Yawa Khan and Thomas Chan has been pondering all this, except myself, I'm hiding at the back. I'm the one who say to come and because thank you for it. For you to come here to support us is a great deal. It's make a big difference from everybody who has been attending. So the Curry Award and Federation Catering has to go on because the catering service has been damaged. For the past year, number one, immigration is one part of it, the VAT is part of it, and getting chef from overseas is impossible now because the price has gone up from auction for it for a chef to police, 31,000 per year, am I right? In some sort of area. So it's difficulty for the restaurateur to do their work.
Curry. So if you're asking to do something in a hurry, you forgot the names. Your Excellencies, my lords, members of Parliament, I think all the speakers before me have made the case for the industry. Yawa said that earlier, that you would like to see things to be holistic in order to sustain the industry. That is very true indeed. Because while talking to one ambassador earlier, and I shared that information with the chairman of the British curry industry, no less, APPG, who can count from 1 to 10, isn't it? What happens if the best dish is on number 11? Oh. You go without. Right. One sector of the restaurant has gone from 1,400 to 1,200. Now, who's losing is the Chancellor of the Exchequer. That is British UK PLC, as what Yawa said earlier as well. Small business are here to do business. Why penalize them? Why you have to make them scapegoats? Because the Chinese restaurants and takeaways has been raided time and time again. They just want to do an honest business. We need to find, as the chairman of the APPG have alluded to, evidence-based solutions to resolve the issue in front of us. That is very true. Skill shortages, and I'm sure all the caterers in this room can confirm that they're employing people from other parts, not of the Far East, but from Europe and Eastern Europe, left, right, and center, isn't it? Chefs training, I've been promoting them for a long time. We cannot train either Asians or Chinese chefs in our chef schools for the simple reasons that all our second and third generations are graduates, postgraduates, if not doctorates, isn't it? Yes. I see a lot of nods around the room. And Baroness Udin, I don't know if she just left or not. I'm still here. Oh, you're still here. You're not going in a hurry to make another curry, yeah? Okay. Yes, it is correct. We need to support the Asian Catering Federation and the Federation of Bangladeshi Caterers, as well as the Asian Curry Awards. Asian actually is pan-Asian now. Yeah, from curries to Chinese to Malaysian to Thai, Indonesian to Nepal, and I'm sure there are others as well, Malaysian as well. So someone mentioned, I think it's the Baroness, about a catering circle. And I just got the information, if you got your satellite dish, is on channel 814. I don't know what time it's on, but do follow it. So with the interests of small businesses at hand, I think through the different APPGs, besides Paul's one of the British curry industry, we have an APPG on Bangladesh. We have an APPG on small businesses. We have an APPG on Chinese in Britain. as well. We need to work very hard in order to lobby all the APPGs, not for anything else, but just to share information, knowledge about the demands and the needs for the industry. And hopefully, practical solutions will emerge as a result of that. So see all of you on the 15th of November, is it?
Yes.
All right. I hope I don't get the month wrong as well. But may the best restaurants win. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Thomas. And I'm concluding the meeting there. I'd just like to thank everyone for attending this event today, make this event successful. I just to thank you, member of the Bangladesh Catering Federation and all Asian Catering Federation member who's here and who tirelessly was working with me last few days and weeks to get together this food. So I'd like to thank you very much. And I'm sure they're going to provide some light food there, and please enjoy the food and do the networking. Thank you very much. And I'd like to thank the Grant from the Justice is here, is hiding there. Thank you very much. And his online ordering system, so one of the biggest online ordering system in the UK, Justice is here. So thank you very much for coming, supporting. And my sponsor, Kingfisher, is here, is the gentleman from Kingfisher, and other sponsor. I'd like to thank everyone supporting our organization. And I need a continued support from my sponsor, a friend of parliamentarian and fellow caterers, everyone to work together better than for our industry. And this industry is one of the largest industry need to be sustained. And Asian caterers, that is a 35,000. And now I heard about it, just Asian. We're taking over the Turkey as well. Geographically is coming Turkey is Asian as well. You know. So any country, we're from the European community, come and join Asian Catering Federation and make the strongest voice for our Asian cuisine. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good evening. Good day. Enjoy yourself. Thank you.